One, two, three, go. RareWare, what happened to you? Where have you gone? Why have you strayed from the path of the awesome power that is Nintendo? Why have you been adopted by Microsoft, or in other words, kidnapped and developed Stockholm Syndrome from Microsoft, developers of great games like Halo? How dare you? You had a bright future. You had Battletoads, Perfect Dark, Killer Instinct, RC Pro-Am, Saberman, Snake Rattle and Roll, Vita Pinata. Oh yeah, you got that shit after you got by Microsoft. Wizards and Warriors, come on. What happened? You had such a great bright future, then you shot yourself in the fucking foot. Why did you defunk from Nintendo? Why? Why did you? Was it because of Bomberman? Was it? Really? Saddens me. You've made some of the greatest games of the past generations, such as Donkey Kong Country, the Donkey Kong Country trilogy, Donkey Kong 64, Killer Instinct games, Perfect Dark. Well, not Perfect Dark Zero. That game was a mitigated piece of shit. Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie, come on. Are you kidding me? That was fantastic. Star Fox Adventures, at least. That was your last Nintendo game, I believe. That was pretty good. And you went to Microsoft and you got grabbed by the ghoulies? Are you fucking kidding me? It's just a joke. You become a shadow of your former self. You don't belong there. It's like a meerkat in a lion's den. It doesn't make sense. You do not belong there. It is not with you. Microsoft only has that kind of Michael Bay perspective on things, really. That kind of extreme Mountain Dew drinking awesomeness. Yeah, brah. But Nintendo, it's a multicultural cul-de-sac of beauty. Just truly saddens me to see this. Why won't you? Just, I've become jaded and bitter because of Rare. You made some of the greatest games on the N64. You owned that system. You owned it. You made it your own. Even if you forgot any others, you made the most revolutionary first-person shooter of all time. GoldenEye 007. That was fantastic. Even though it was compared to a shitastic movie, but that was a fantastic game. I love that game. That game's up there. I know a lot of people said it didn't age well, but fuck that. So-called was a Halo before Halo, but instead of being good with a concept story and connected to a good franchise as it was. But that was good. Anyway, it's James Bond. Fuck you. Fuck me in the ass with a donkey dick. Anyway. Then you go off stuff making Vita Pinata. Really? Oh, that show was okay, but... So is this connected to the Nintendo universe? No. Really? Ever since Rare left, there hasn't been a good Donkey Kong game. We get all this rhythm bullshit. Like, fuck that noise and give me a controller. I don't want to play the bongos. I don't want to go with the beat. I want to be Donkey Kong, okay? Fucking Donkey Kong. And Nintendo's never going to do that because Shigeru Miyamoto has a stick up his ass about RareWare being good with Donkey Kong. Because I don't remember, but I remember reading something that Shigeru Miyamoto didn't like Donkey Kong Country because a lot of people were criticizing Yoshi's Island, saying that it should have looked more like Donkey Kong Country graphically, and Shigeru Miyamoto released a statement saying that people don't care about interactive, fun, intuitive gameplay. They only like flashy graphics, which he retracted later on and apologized. But he still holds bitterness toward that, I believe, because I'm sick of these fucking bongo games. Like, give me a Donkey Kong Wii version, which, you know, you got already all the 4 Kongs you already need. You got Donkey, Diddy, Dixie, and Kitty. 4. You don't need 2 fucking Toads, you know. You could have put Wario or Waluigi in Super Mario Brothers Wii, or fucking Donkey Kong, or, who else could be in there? Donkey Kong, or, this is a good Nintendo character. Who could have been thrown in there instead of 2 fucking... You put 1 Toad in there and then Donkey Kong. They're in the same universe after all, fuck. Yeah. I don't know, I just really jaded and burdened. Oh, I'm just waiting for the day for Rare to crawl back to Nintendo, okay? They made some of the greatest games on the N64. Conker's Bad Fur Day is probably one of the funniest games I've ever played on the N64. Then they ported it, so-called quote-unquote update to the version on the Xbox, which just fucking sucked. They took out so much of the charm of the original game. They censored it even more. They censored out twat. What's wrong with twat? Twat's twat, and that's that. Alright? Twat. And it was just unnecessary port. The game at time was barely even like 4 years old. Came out in 2001 at the end of the lifespan of the yeah, at the end of the lifespan, because the N64 came out in 96 and it ended in 2001. Makes sense. 5-year lifespan. Oh, later on I'm getting on the lifespan of certain systems. You know, systems that hold certain franchises that I hold dear, which is a bad choice on the creators, I believe. You know, like a Dreamcast. Where am I going? I'm just rambling on as I usually do, but fucking Rare, come back to Nintendo now. Go to your room, you fucking British people. I blame me, Kajib. I blame the British people. What have you done? Why did you go to Microsoft? I blame you. Me, Kajib, you owe me an explanation. Now. May the forces of evil become confused underway your house. Not for you, Rare. Not for you. Bye.